Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Logic Vault. This is Sunday Logic. Why? Because it's Sunday. Apparently, Reddit has some issues with the law, so we're gonna see what's going on. Haven't heard anything about this. I just happened to see a video on Asmongold's thing pop up on it, and I haven't seen his video yet. So, oh my god, big ass stretch. We're gonna kind of see what is. We're gonna see what's going on with it. So here we go.
Reddit is absolutely legally cooked. We're going to get into a bombshell leak that will change everything today on the Legal Mindset, where we teach you to be your own judge. All right, so we've been going through the case of Ethan Klein versus the orbiters of Hassan, including the Reddit mods. And in that, we've been looking at what's going on with them and also their legal liability. And we now have a leak, something that was brought to my attention and something that, as far as I know, nobody else may know about this, although Ethan Klein will soon be very, very, very aware of this. And I'm sure his lawyers are going to be very, very interested in this because it blows wide open this case. Once again, Ethan Klein suing for copyright infringement, and he has massive power behind that lawsuit because the damages are in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, potentially millions, right? If you look at scope of damages from all of these creators, leeching revenue, leeching potential sponsorships, etc., taking his content wholesale, he's got massive liability. There's even potential punitive damages based on the intent, right? Based on the fact that these people had malicious intent to steal his content. So looking at that, we had Reddit mods that were in this case, right? Because we obviously know Casey Tron, Denims, Frogan, all of these cast of characters are liable, but the Reddit mods are a big part of this. This is, by the way, totally not AI and totally an accurate photo of a Reddit moderator. I think it's very much real to life. But the Reddit moderators were hoping to hide. They were hoping to cower beyond their, behind their internet anonymity, right? They have power in the fact that they are anonymous and that nobody knows them and they can reach out and say things and do whatever. But now they're being exposed. Now they're being called out and they are terrified. They're absolutely scared that they're going to be exposed in this, and they filed a motion of 700 pages trying to hide from responsibility. Well, that's not going to happen. Their identity is going to come out.
Ooh.
And one thing that's been coming out is who these people are exactly.
Oh, no.
And the big news is that beyond all comprehension, we now have proof that Reddit is directly tied to these moderators, which are going to be sued. So let's go into here to this. So these are screenshots that were forwarded to me. Now you have one of these individuals here, one of these mods, nicknamed Roman P, who's listed in the lawsuit, right? So we're gonna look at these text messages or these screenshots, which were sent over to me before they were deleted, right? Because once again, they were going back and deleting and sweeping these things up. But now we've got conclusive proof here that kind of nails them in here. So them saying, so he thinks he could sue Asman and XQC, but he doesn't want to sue them. Why? Surely the reaction videos stole more views from him. Is this kind of admission he doesn't care about any potential financial damage, only about his personal beef? And then someone responds, did you know you're mentioned in the lawsuit? Just clicked on the first one, skimmed around it, and saw Roman P. So this moderator, this is the head moderator of this subreddit, is named. And they go, oh my God, thank you for telling me. This is the funniest shit ever. I can't believe this. Well, guess what? Guess what? It's not going to be funny for them for very long. It's funny for me. Ooh. It's hilarious for me. Then you've got them over here saying, I can't believe you're outing yourself like this. Classic mistake of criminals returning to the scene of the crime. So, Roman P says, cat's out of the bag. Now the real fun begins. So they're pretending they're going to have fun here now that they're named in this lawsuit. This is going to be fun for them. Certainly this is not going to be fun. We're going to see why. Next.
I'm sorry that I'm so quiet. This is just really interesting. Normally I'm not this quiet in videos, but I'm like, this is drama that isn't my problem.
Some cast of characters, including a very well-known Hassan Orbiter and Stan here, who's saying, we're going to build a shield wall for you. Roman P thanking this questionable individual, who is definitely a separate person and not me on just another one of my sock puppet accounts. Well, if that was actually the case and you were this individual, that would be even worse for Reddit because it'd have some negligent.
Who says that? Who definitely isn't a separate person, or who is a separate person and not just me on one of my sock puppet accounts? Yeah, sure.
Hirings, all sorts of other stuff going on if that was the case. But once again, associating with some questionable characters and then going even further, showing the lawsuit, showing exactly where they are named. So highlighting that user, use/Roman P, which is there amongst other like underscore right salamander and H3 snark mod.
When lawsuits like this occur, I don't know too much about this whole lawsuit. It just seems kind of, I don't know, it just seems like a bigger issue or a small issue that was blown way out of proportion. Will they gain access to these people's like whereabouts and locations? Like where they live and stuff like that through the Reddit, or no? That's through Reddit or no? That's a good question.
Team. So they're clearly named in the lawsuit, right? Clearly named in the lawsuit. But here is the real bombshell, folks. Here is the thing that blows this case wide open and can lead to the absolute destruction of Reddit. This could be enough to tear Reddit down, the whole institution, if Ethan decides to pursue it aggressively, which, you know, he has no reason not to at this point. Let's flip over here. You have an admission, a 100% confession right here. They're saying concern level for you. This whole thing is so odd. Roman P, once again, the head moderator, saying not concerned at all, balancing working at Reddit and being the head moderator for H3 Snark has kind of been stressful, though. We have a confession right in front of everybody, in front of God and everybody,
so
that the head moderator is a Reddit employee, is working at Reddit. This person, which has civil liability now and potential, and once again, once we dig, there may be criminal stuff that comes out. Who knows?
What happened is what I want to know. Where did
this
all...
They are on the hook for this, and they have put Reddit in a horrible position, particularly because we had the separate filing disclosure where we had Reddit admins offering us free subscriptions to privacy software to remove our PII from the internet in case we're doxxed and harassed. So this is called scrubbing evidence. They're deleting evidence, spoliation of evidence. This is potentially criminal, even. And we want to know, is this the admin, Roman P, the employee of Reddit, that was offering the PII software? Are there others involved? These are all things that Ethan Klein...
Hold on. I'm curious. Hold up. Google.com. Let's okay, hold on. Reddit lawsuit? Ethan, is it Ethan Klein? Is that, yeah? Reddit mod sued by Ethan Klein. Man, I barely go on to Reddit, clearly, because it says log in. Okay. What is the lawsuit? Oh. With Reddit and Ethan Klein about... Oh, here we go. Ethan Klein is involved in a legal dispute that includes the moderation team of the critical subreddit he snark, whatever the fuck. The controversy began after Ethan Klein's company, TED Entertainment Inc., filed copyright infringement lawsuits against several streamers for what he called lazy reaction videos. When these streamers' content was shared and promoted on subreddit, Klein expanded his legal action to target the anonymous moderators. Oh. Twitcher and Dennis Frogan Casey Tron, allegedly. They showed substantial parts of his content nuke Hassan Piker video with little or no original commentary. According to the lawsuit, this behavior violates fair use principles, targeting Reddit moderators, infringement, promoting links to the streamer's reaction, demand for unmasking to identify anonymous wrongdoer. That is, if I'm not mistaken, invasion of privacy. Defense against the subpoena in 2025. Lawyers and John Doe for the John Doe moderators. John Doe basically just, John Doe means, unknown. For the unknown moderators, filed a motion to squash the subpoenas, arguing that unmasking their identities would put them in harm's way. I mean, yeah, no. Details of dispute. The trap video. So wait. So okay, hold on. Okay. So what I'm getting at here, geez, I gotta take my keys off of my belt loop. Hold on. All right. So what I'm getting at here, and this is, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I'm sure somebody's got something to say. I know I do. It kind of sounds like Ethan Klein was upset because somebody just put their face on his video and didn't say too much for whatever he was talking about. Why does it sound... It sounds like he's suing for no reason, is what it sounds like. My guy. So what? Like, you posted that stuff on the internet knowing that it was going to be public, knowing that it was going to go through the internet, and you want to call it lazy reaction? Sure, whatever. It's lazy reaction. Why would you file copyright infringement? That doesn't make sense. Because if their face is also on your video that they've decided to watch and, record and talk about, if they even talked at all, I mean, I guess it just seems, it sounds like he's making a problem out of nothing. That's what it sounds like to me. But that's not fair. I'm really laid back, and if somebody tried to bring issues to me like this, I'd probably tell them to go bite some rocks, chew on some fucking concrete, because to me that your situation means nothing to me. It means absolutely nothing. But now that we've got more information on the Ethan Klein lawsuit with Reddit, it kind of sounds like he's just shooting. It looks like he's shooting blindly at everybody. Like he's just trying to hit everyone. Huh. All right. Well, we got some more information on that. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to the Sunday Logic. We'll have to go look into Ethan Klein and go take a look at, some of his videos and see what's going on, just so we can get a better idea of the guy. But thank you guys all for tuning in. This is the Logic Vault, and we do it the Logic way, or with no logic at all. I'll see you guys in the next one.